Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome in the YouTube trading room and in the TEFS master room as well. Hi, DVG, nice to see you. Hi, Miguel, good morning. Clifton, nice to see you as well. Good morning, everyone. Please let me know if the sound is not okay. And let's just start the preparation session as usual. I hope you had a beautiful trading day yesterday on to the green side. We had a nice trading day, no complaint of yesterday. Also, it was not an easy again to decide, especially in the beginning of the day, as you could see, it was full of whipsawing moves, choppiness. But later on, thanks to tariffs news again, at this case, it was on the good side because Trump just delayed the tariffs on the autos. So that's why the whole market just made a beautiful pullback. As I mentioned you yesterday as well, during the trading day, market is really hungry for good news. And on a small good news, like on the economic news yesterday, on the ISM services PMI, it was just jumping nicely indeed. So this is what caused this beautiful pullback towards the end of the day, and all of the indices just ended in green. Of course, as usual, nowadays traders, we are just got used to it. A big pullback already happened during the pre-market hours, 1.24% down on the S&P 500, back to 576 levels, and the triple Q is down even more, $1.63 as you can, or 63%, which is under this $494 level. Again, it's very close to this 200 EMA and doesn't seem like it wants to stop again. So seems like traders, this is yesterday was especially the second half of the day for the bulls, and it seems like today again the bears just took the control. Question for how long? We have some happenings here. I'm just going to talk about that. But if you just check this daily chart, both on the triple Q and the SPY, it started with this pullback, roll over again. Also, I think that to break this low, well, except of bad news helping for the market, it's not going to be that easy. So I can imagine a nice consolidation, which it would not be nice because then whipsawing is definitely continued. But I assume that might before a decision from the market side, might we will see some uncertainty on these levels on the $500 level, 490, 488, let's be precise, and $500 level on the triple Q, and the same level is going to be the SPY under the low of this last pullback, 573 and 585. So this is the two levels which we need to see a break higher or lower. As I mentioned you, news going to this side for sure. Hi Clifton, hi Dor, hi Anticipator, good morning for everyone. Steve C, nice to see you. All right, traders, so let's see what else happened all over the market. As you know, today was or if you did not know, I'm just telling you that today was the ECB interest rate decision, and the European Central Bank just cut the rates again, says that policy is becoming meaningfully less restrictive. European markets trade lower after ECB rate cut, and autos gain on US tariff exemption, as I mentioned you before, and even President Lagarde, she's just speaking at the moment. So it seems like traders that the European stock exchanges are not very happy though, especially because there was global bond sell-off as investors react to Trump's tariffs and the German paradigm shift. So this means that all of the markets are going to get really, really volatile today. So this is looks like this is the new normal. So the European markets are in red. China, though, very nice to the green side again. The Chinese stock seems like unstoppable, especially I'm talking about BABA, which just gained 1% again. There is a reason. And on the US market, as I've told you, the pre-market is very red on all of the three indices, plus the jobless claims out already, which just received from 3 months high or so, but the federal worker filing is surging. So this is not the best news for the market indeed. As you could see, it jumped a little bit around the 8:30 when the unemployment claims just got released, but it was short-lived so far. And we will get a little bit more economic news for today as well. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. And this economic news going to include the unemployment claims, as I mentioned you out, trade balance too. But later on, at 10 o'clock, we will get the final wholesale inventories. By the way, the trade balance was much lower than expected. Not much, but significantly. And the revised non-farm productivity, it was just worse than expected too. So as I mentioned you, 10 o'clock we will get final wholesales inventories, but before that 8:45, like Harker already speaking, it is an FOMC member Harker speaking, and of course Lagarde is speaking as well. And later on, President Trump is going to speak again. That means that it's going to be, I think, around 1 p.m. and later on 3:30, even FOMC member Waller is going to speak. So seems like traders that this is going to be another interesting volatile, hopefully not whipsawing day, but going for a direction, kind of a day, what I wish all of us. And let's see what kind of big movers we have. By the way, if you have any big movers, any candidates on your side, please just let me know. Of course, I'm going to start with the ones which are making significant moves in the pre-market. If I'm just checking, by the way, the financial headlines, everything is just about guessing whether the S&P 500 and the triple Q is going to break this consolidation low which just started, and we see a bigger pullback because everyone agrees in that this Trump's tariff trade war, what he started again, and China already answered yesterday, by the way, that they don't care. They're going to until the end, if it's going to be any type of war, as Xi just expressed himself, which was not very positive indeed. But that's for sure, this trade war seems like it's going to be a bigger one than it was in Trump's first era indeed. So we should be very much careful. Especially, I'm going to watch as an economist the CPI and PPI numbers, traders, because everyone is afraid of especially the energy and grocery prices can again jump because of the tariffs. And if it's going to happen, we know exactly what does it mean for the inflation. It can just go higher, which definitely the Fed won't like it. Indeed, they don't like this tariffs thing already, but let's see what we will get in the future, well, in the near future indeed. But again, I'm going to watch definitely the CPI and PPI numbers. Okay, traders, let's see what else in the headlines. Macy's is down. Trump's tariffs worry companies. Here is what they are saying about the uncertainty. Well, yeah, definitely everyone is worried about the tariffs, not just the traders and everyday lives participants, but even the companies indeed. Come before the Trump storm. February job report won't show federal lays off. Here is what we might see instead. Well, definitely, as I've just told you about the unemployment claims numbers, it's not mirroring yet the federal worker findings surge, but I'm completely agree with this article that might we will see a really ugly number in the next month's data. So labor market and inflation numbers on the deck again. Okay, hi Raspi, good morning. Okay, so we will get a number one N, guys. Okay, Todd, buenos dias. How are you doing? Okay, traders, so let's just go back in the meantime. That was funny and indeed. Okay, so Trump tariffs on the agenda again. BJ's wholesale, Marvel in the news, Baba in the news. So let's just go and jump to the big movers. So I was mentioning for you this Macy's first. The stock unfortunately got not really good numbers, missed the Wall Street expectations, and that's why Macy's is just moving down today already. Macy's is down minus 6%, down under this 1250 level, when it was the last time when we have seen Macy's so much to the low side, low price side. Yes, back in 2023 and November traders. That was not now, indeed. So back in that time, we have seen the Macy's on this 1250, and if you just check the daily chart on 1250, we have a smaller support, but if it's going to fail 12 and even under, it can still move lower. Also, Macy's is not always a big mover, so I'm going to be aware of that, but it deserves a place on our short list. So I'm just going to start my list here. And again, if you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. So to the long side, I'm going to call Baba. I'm just going to tell you why. To the short side, well, as the market looks like, I must tell you, traders, we could call everything to the short side again. Let's see if it can stretch after the market open too. Actually, on my watch list, the weakest stocks are, as I see, Tesla, SMCI, TQQQ, of course, the ETF. Hood is dumping a lot, and VDA again back to the red, minus 3.25%. PRTR, as I mentioned you, coin is down. Also, the Bitcoin is down, but not that much indeed. UPST, Shopify, Tesla, Oracle, Roblox, Amazon. Amazon bad news, so it's going to go on my short list. AMD, so I could just tell you all of the stock stories here, but indeed just in one word, market is dumping. So everything is dumping. Also, I'm going to try to get you the best candidates. So to the short side, I'm going to get Macy's, but I'm not going to be, it is not going to be my number one on the shorts. Reason for that, it is not a big mover. Okay. So that's why I'm going to watch it, but not pay attention too much to this one. But Mongdobo MDB can be an interesting one because this is a huge mover. MDB is down 20% with a 300K on the pre-market volume. Reason for that, it issued a very weak guidance and even it got a downgrade. So nasty day for Mongdobo. It's down $210 level. As you can see, this was a a lowest point in 2024 August. This was the last time when we have seen Mongdobo so low. So I assume if it's going to break the pre-market lows and especially again this $212 level, might it still going to stretch this move to the downside. Also, the fact that it is down 20% already, I don't like it too much, but let's see whether we can get it for a nice gap and go or a reversal play, which I would prefer on that stock. Marvel, Marvel is not among the luckiest stocks today either. Marvel is down at the moment, minus 17.73%, almost 18. Reason for that, reporting a modest beat for its fourth quarter results, but Barclays suggested in a note to clients that strong results for other Amazon supply chain companies had raised expectations for Marvel ahead of the report. So it seems like that this is a little bit mixed news, but I would say rather a very ugly news for the Marvel. We can see it in this big drop as well. So I would like to warn you that this is a very strong support based on the daily, the $74 level. So if we stretch lower towards the $70 run number, for that we need to see the pre-market low break, which is at the moment 73.20. But all in all, Marvel can be a great short candidate for today. Okay, hi Lee, nice to see you. Good morning to you. Hi, Martins. Good afternoon. Nice to see you too. Jennifer, good morning. And again, traders, if you have any questions or any candidates on your list, please just let me know. I just continue with mine. GD.com comes next, 5% higher as the fourth quarter earnings and revenue just topped the Wall Street expectations. So JD, very nice, 3.15% higher with like a 6 million into the volume traders. So JD, there is no doubt going next to Baba to the long side. And the scalar comes next, which is higher. It should at least. Let's see whether the market sentiment just ruined the move on the ZS. No, this scalar is higher as it's just got nice numbers on the earnings. This scalar volume, though it's not very high, 83,000, as I don't think so we will have too many long candidates. So ZS, I'm just going to put it to the long side traders. Here comes RGTI. This is one of the quantum computing stock, 12% lower on the back of the company's fourth quarter results, missing analyst expectations. As you remember, this was one of the stock which just got a big bump because of the, you can see it on the daily chart already, up to this $20 level. Now looks like the fairy tale it's over. It's back to this 70.20, and it seems like that might is going to stretch towards to this $5 level again. So I'm very bearish on the RGTI. Okay, Macy's we mentioned, Macy's already, and Grinder we have Amazon, Alibaba, Victoria's Secret. Let's just see why Baba can be another move to the upside. The shares advanced 1% after the Chinese e-commerce giant unveiled its latest artificial intelligence reasoning model, which it claims could rival the DeepSeek's model. So this can be definitely a big competition in this case. And let's see whether Baba is still has space to go. Oh yeah, definitely it has. Also, in the pre-market, I see a small pullback here. The highest point today, it was around this 146 and 80. It is a new daily high as well on the Baba. As I would say, it is not an all-time high, of course, yet, but a quite of a strong move to the upside. And 150, I would say this can be the next big um, resistance for the Baba. I'm just checking the historical prices traders, and I just noticed something very important regarding the Baba. And I must tell you, this can stretch even more. Look at that back in 2021 and November, there was a big gap. I assume it was an earnings. And on that day, it just gap down a lot until this 148 and 80. And it just made or left a big gap back over $160 level. So this is a very old gap to fill, which is going to start if it's going again over 148 and 80. This is a great news for the stockholders who are having some long positions in the BABA, and because of that as well, I just called it to the long side. ALGM, ZS, and RGTI. Yes, thank you. ALGM, I'm just checking. ALGM, Allegro Microsystem just got some news one day. Today seems like it's just bouncing higher. I like it. Yeah, it's not a big mover, but maybe can be enough for our long candidates list, especially because this is one of a type of a stock which is a smaller cap, which means that it doesn't going to get impacted very much by the market. I like that. Thank you for that. Yes, Raspi. Nice. You move to the other side of the screen. Now we can see the charts. Yes, I was just playing around traders with how to present the things here, and I've just decided to make here a Superdome. This is one of the TEFS platform best, let's call it like market depth. It is behaving like a market depth, but it is even better because here you can see the bid and the ask side as well. Like the bid is 29 and under, ask side is 29.49 on the ALGM and higher. And this number in the yellow in the yellow column, not column, but this is the time and sales. So how many, not the times, sorry, the volume. So that how many buyers and how many sellers we have on these levels. Of course, now you see only that some numbers, but when the market is going to be open, I use this Superdome to decide whether to take a partial or not. I really like it, and even with the entry, it can be a good one. And we have another one. It is, I think, the scalper or the matrix, which is showing not just the market depth, but even the time and sales together. Really good one, but I prefer the Superdome indeed. Okay, so yeah, that's why I was just playing around. I think it's going to be better. And you can see my positions in live, of course, as well. All right, traders, so let's just go back to the big movers and let's just finish it. So Baba to the long side. We still have Grinder, which I think I've never traded this social network dating app. I don't think so I will. And Amazon, as I mentioned you, I'm just going to put it to the short side because Amazon pulled back more than 1.8%, giving back some of its 2.2% gain from the previous session. The stock is on pace to close the week in the red, falling nearly 2% a week to date. So yeah, definitely, as I've seen, Amazon one of the weakest among the big tech names. But don't forget Tesla, NVIDIA, and even as I see Coin and AMD are dropping like a stone. So these still going to be on my list. So I'm just going to call NVIDIA to the short side, maybe even Coin looks like continues, and Tesla. To the long side from my watch list, let me just check it. Baidu, Baba, JD, PDD, so Chinese stocks, all of them to the green side. And actually, PepsiCo, it's in small green, 0.08. Mm, nice, okay. And on the gainers list, let me just check quickly whether I see a familiar stock symbol here. Not too much indeed. There are more to the downside, which are big stocks as I see. Okay, traders, I think this is going to be enough. I don't have a secondary list for today, just a long and a short. And please don't forget that we will get some more news. Wholesale inventories at 10 o'clock, and even Trump is going to speak at, I think, 1 p.m. I think it's usual that he's speaking around 1 p.m. Master Room Traders, DVG, good luck for you today. Have a beautiful green day and see you tomorrow. That's YouTube traders. I'm just going to stay with you, of course, as every day. So good luck, traders, and have a green one. Okay. All right. So, Raspi, I'm happy that if you like the outlook of the monitor, which I am just sharing with you on the YouTube. This is going to be a little bit more transparent as well, of course, and clearer to understand when I'm going to, speaking about the level 2 and the numbers of sellers or buyers, I can even show you during the trade, which I think is going to be a good one. We can see the chart you are talking about. Yes, exactly, because I just moved everything. I mean, myself. I just made it a bit smaller and even to the other side, which means that yes, all of the 6 charts, it's more transparent, and I have my Superdome here and even the positions. All right, traders, what else on the news, which I maybe forgot? Well, I've seen Victoria's Secret here as well, VSCO. It's not my big favorite to trade indeed, so I don't think so. I'm going to trade that one, but I'm going to watch it indeed. Okay. So to the long side, we have two Chinese stock, Baba, JD, ZS, and ALGM. I'm going to watch them, of course, on my other monitors. For the start, I have mRNA. Don't forget mRNA. It was a nice mover yesterday. Mongdobo, Coin, PLTR, and maybe I'm going to leave here ALGM too. Okay, have SMCI, JD here, Macy's, RGTI, Marvel, Tesla, and Amazon. I'm watching Microsoft too. I'm going to get here ZS as well. Okay, Baba definitely on my radar. NVIDIA, Meta. Maybe I'm going to watch PayPal today too. And I have one more chart here which we can check. I'm just checking which one should it be. MDB, Marvel, LGTI, Amazon, Coin, or Tesla. I have that one. Maybe JD. JD I have. Okay. I think we have everything. And ready. Hi, Lar. Checking. VEEV. Nice. Viva system, yeah, that was in the news as well. It's down up 4.81%, but low volume. Also, I must tell you, Lar, despite of the low volume, I like the daily. So you know what? Let's just leave it on our list. VEEV. I'm just going to put it here because I really like the daily chart. I really much like the daily chart, but the volume, I'm not very much satisfied with that. And this is a $220 stock, which means it can be spready. Okay, so let's be careful with that one. HIMS checking because yesterday we were watching HIMS as well. I remember. Today HIMS is down 9%, so seems like this bleeding has not stopped. And I must tell you, Raspi, I like it, especially if it can break the $36 level. Why? Because if you just check the daily chart here, we have a low of this consolidation which just started on the 25th of February, 35 and 87. So this level is, if it's going to be broken, I think that HIMS can be a really good short candidate. I like it. Thank you to raise this up. I'm just going to move maybe instead of TQQQ should stay, definitely. Maybe SMCI. SMCI was so ugly yesterday. So this one, I particularly like this HIMS. Volume, I did not check, but usually it's a high volume stock. Yeah, 1.6 million already in the pre-market. Looks really good. Looks really, really good. I like it. Thank you for that. Hate those ultra extended stocks. Yeah, actually, Raspi, these are not my ultimate favorite either, but they can just give really great opportunities in day trade at least. So let's see whether it's going to be able to do it today as well. Overall market is, in my opinion, a bit extended to the downside, the triple Q especially down already 1.60%, usually 2.5 is the max, or the ADR for the triple Q. Now, as I see, maybe it's still going to get lower. Crazy, ugly indeed. Hi Tara, also keeping an eye on sound. Okay, good. I like SoundHound. SoundHound, it's you know what? Especially if it can climb back over the 10 or under this consolidation on the 200 EMA. I completely agree. It can be a really good one. All right, traders. So I'm just going to get some stocks still on my watch list here. Nice. And the gainers and losers list, it's definitely going to be on my chart. Okay. I'm just listening to DVG, what he's talking about. He's a quite of a good economist as well, in my opinion. So it's worth to listen to him if you have a TEFS package student or higher. You can have subscriptions in the master room for free. And traders, I assume that if today the market is going to completely fail, we are going to roll over and continue this big drop on the daily as well. That means that we should completely focus on shorts. But for that, as I mentioned you, there is a consolidation just started on the market, and let's see whether it's going to be breaking down or not. The Bitcoin at the moment, this is down as well, like as I've seen 0.80%. So that's why I'm wondering what's happening with the coin, because it's much more down. At the moment, coin is down 3.38%. And as you can see, the Bitcoin is still in this downtrend. If you just check the daily chart, this is still my TEFS account, because on the TEFS account you can just trade everything like futures, forex, currency pairs, and of course the crypto as well. So if the Bitcoin is going back again and breaking the 85,000, not even mentioning the 80, this looks like the completely the same that the whole market indeed. If I'm just checking the triple Q, because usually the Bitcoin and the triple Q are going together, this number on the triple Q is going to be the 487.60. Yes, Raspi, mRNA, it's on my list, that's for sure. And good luck, everyone. We just started. As usual, let's just stay cautious here. Seems like that this market is highly likely will continue at the moment. Big gap down on the overall market, 575. The next round number on the SPY, and 493 on the triple Q. I'm just checking all of the big movers. In the meantime, nasty numbers. Seems like that DVG likes Meta already under 647. He called it for a short on the Meta. SPY triple Q does not continue lower at the moment. Baba Zscaler very strong. Macy's big move. Macy's crazy. Tesla big red candle. Amazon red. How about Marvel? I don't like this continuation, but I like the HIMS. Raspi, let's just keep an eye on HIMS. Finally, something which is showing quite of a gap and go type of trade, maybe. Nice short on the Meta from DVG, fantastic. SPY triple Q continues lower traders. Let's keep an eye on TQQQ as well. Also, I cannot see any entry yet on the TQQQ. Baba ZS already higher. Even PLTR moving back, and VDA doesn't look good, but still fighting. If you took a Meta, take a partial only. Tesla ugly. PLTR pulling back, triple Q on the lows. Coin looks like as a possible gap and go, but I would short it only under 214, maybe 214.50. Just for a scalp, nothing else. SPY triple Q continues traders. Very nasty move to the downside so far. But ZS and Matt and Baba still look really strong. Microsoft pushing back stronger. HIMS coin, which I'm watching for a gap and go traders. And coin can be a trade only under 214.50 if you like it. Also, I must tell you, because of the Bitcoin itself, might not the best to choose. SPY triple Q still a little bit continues lower. HIMS looks nice here. This is the first trade which I really like under 37.50. This is a typical gap and go trade on the HIMS. 37.48, stop loss over the high. Maybe it's going to give us a better entry here. Let's see. $47 is going to be my entry. Okay, HIMS. Why I did not enter? Wow, crazy moves. Macy's was a nice gap and go too. CVX is getting to be stronger, which I'm watching. Come on, HIMS, don't do this with me. Going to be out over 38 traders, 38.20. I was not expecting this crazy move. SPY triple Q fighting hard, but still making a consolidation here. Actually, Baba just broke out. Wow, this is a breakout for sure. Okay, ZS, nice bull flag. Everything is fighting a lot. Okay, traders, here comes my HIMS. I am going to be ready to take a partial soon. HIMS. Nice. 37. You know what? I'm not that happy with this move, so I'm just taking 75% off. Nice. 37. Great. And I'm going to move my stop loss to 60, 37, 60. Nice. Breaking down. Everything looks like it's breaking down. I just took my partial now. And I'm going to move my stop loss to 37 and 60. Nice. So traders, first partial done. First partial done. I took 70% and now my stop loss is 56. Okay. Here it is, my stop loss. You can see on the chart, you can see that I took it and I just made a beautiful winner on that. All right, traders, here comes the second partial. I'm just going to buy back the half of my remaining share size. $1 in the money. Fantastic. Thank you. 37.50 traders. I really like it, but I see a lot of buyers on 50, so I'm going to take it now. Second partial done, and stop loss goes to the entry. I took 500 shares here, by the way. Yes. Okay, perfect. We have done with the HIMS. Let it run. And let's see the rest. As I see coin is holding, mRNA making a nice pullback, and VDA surprisingly is not under the lows yet. And I must tell you traders, I feel like the market is a little bit too much extended to the downside. That's why I'm going to watch even possible reversals here. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. So Monk the Bow looks like a very good short at the moment. I just take off HIMS here and checking Monk the Bow, especially because of the spread. Spread, it's 50 cents, not bad. But MDB looks like it's a great short under 206, not before 206. Market though it's pulling back, and I like this weave. It's just make the reversal. Too many opportunities at the same time, guys. Okay, so among the bow MDB looks like as a possible nice gap and go as well, but only under 206, and I'm going to take it with a half share size because this is a crazy mover and it is spready. Okay, half share size. Okay, so Monk the Ball looks great, but only with half share size here, and the stop loss on Monk the Ball it's quite big as well. Okay, I was too late to take the entry. Hopefully it gets back to me. SPY triple Q, nice try for a reversal. Or HIMS is still doing great. That's good. Mongdobo is in. And I want to see a 201 for the first partial. Apple, though, looks really nice and strong. Apple is strong, traders. Even NVIDIA is pushing higher. I'm going to watch, if we are talking about longs, I'm going to watch mRNA here. And this is going to be over 31. Can be a good one. Okay, SPY is still fighting here, I must tell you. Sorry, I'm just really watching here the things. Okay, traders on the HIMS, I'm going to put my stop loss to 37 and 20. It doesn't worth to wait more. And on the MDB, hopefully it's just going to move now nicely. MSTR, Kevin checking. Nice to see you in the TEFS room. MSTR. Yeah, actually, I'm checking coin and long to the long as well, and the MSTR is the same. MSTR, though, for me, it's sometimes it's a little bit more crazy on the move, so let's be careful. All right, traders. So here comes the Mongdobo. We have a very nice, almost $3 in the money, and might. I'm not going to be greedy here. Also, I took it with a half share size. HIMS is out in the at the moment, but on the MDB, let's see whether we can just touch this 203 again. 203, I'm going to take a small partial here. MSTR, which you called over 300, looks very promising. PLT are a big drop again. Coin, it's moving back. NVIDIA is holding nicely, and even mRNA holding nicely. If the things are going to get a reversal here, traders, I really like it. Okay, MDB, I'm just taking half of the, or 70% of the share size on the MDB. Very nice. 20 on the MDB, just a 203 level, as I mentioned you. Buy, great. And the stop loss is going to be over 205 and 90. Nice, Mongdobo. Nice move. Okay. So HIMS is out. MDB still moving nicely. I really hope it's going to be a big mover. Thank you, Kevin. Yes, wholesale inventories in 18 minutes. Exactly. Baba, it's amazing. It's still just pushing higher. Not traders, which one to check? Actually, I am watching these semicon stocks, but looking very interesting. Like PLTR is weak, NVIDIA is holding, and here comes my coin. I have no guts to take it, but over the high it was nice. Kevin, beautiful MSTR, good luck with that. And overall market at the moment, it's still just consolidating. But if we are going to have a pullback, I'm going to take mRNA over 34 and 10. That looks nice for a possible reversals, 34 and 10 on the mRNA. Nice on the Mongdobo. We can take a partial on 200, just over 200. Wow, and that was it. Market tried hard, but it just failed. So traders, I really hope we are going to have a beautiful winner on the Mongdobo. And here we are for the second partial soon. On the mRNA, the stop loss is going to be under 33.65 if it's going to enter at all. Okay, everything is breaking down, traders. Amazing. Again, the SPY just broke, or Mongdobo is just reached the next partialing point too. Very nice move. Thank you, Mongdobo. Just taking half out. But the coin is still holding. Coin is still holding nicely. Okay, traders, Mongdobo stop loss is going to be just slightly on the entry. mRNA, which is coming next, the moment. SPY triple Q, really, really nervous. So I took a second pass on MDB on 201, and let's see whether we can just push under 200. That would be great. Even Z-scaler and BABA, it's pulling back. Nice. Mongdobo can be a really, really big winner, traders. I'm so happy to see that. We just need to break 200. In the meantime, I'm just checking this market, what it is up to. And at the moment, I must tell you, it's just looking ugly. I cannot break it further and cannot make the reversal either. So not the best what I see now. MDB stop loss is just on the entry, traders. As I've told you, second partial already done. And overall market is fighting to keep the lows. I still keep an eye on MVDA. MDB, it's nice. MDB is nice. It's still going. And mRNA is in, traders, in the meantime too. Stop loss on the mRNA, as I've told you, under 33 and 63. Mongdobo, beautiful. I'm waiting for the break under the $200 level. mRNA, come on, mRNA. I want to see a 34.50 for the partial. It's okay, Alamu. HIMS was a beautiful trade too. Apple also, yes, yes, Raspi. It is thinking a lot now whether to make a reversal here or not. Doesn't look very good. Overall market hesitating a lot, and in 12 minutes we will get some news which might going to help to decide for this market which direction to take. Zscaler is back to the VWAP which I'm watching, and VDA looks really strong today in my opinion. But Baba started a pullback too, which is interesting. Mongdobo, beautiful traders. If we break the 200, that can be a beautiful, really, really good trade. Come on, mRNA, 34.50 is the first partial, traders. mRNA is still not doing too much. I really hope it's going to bounce. PLTR on the bottom. And I am still waiting here. Macy's surprisingly strong. I thought it's going to be down already, but no, it's not going down. Overall market still completely undecided, traders. Not the best indeed. Oh, DVG, I thought he's going to short or a long coin, and he's going to short it under 215, by the way. How is your MSTR? Just checking it. I feel like traders, maybe the wholesale inventories can make a change here. MSTR, beautiful trade, Kevin. Well done. Look at that. It's going much better than the coin. Fantastic. Traders, this NVDA looks very tempting for me. It's just not going with the market. So NVDA maybe over the high, also I don't like the daily chart too much. And again, this 114 level, I was just watching this 114 yesterday as well, I remember. But yeah, I'm going to try 114 on this NVDA. This is going to be my third trade. I'm a bit over trading. Let's be careful. NVDA stop loss is going to be under 1320. Watch out on Mogdobo. Watch out on Mogdobo, as I had a entry a little bit lower. I'm just out on that stock. Okay, and here comes NVDA soon. Nice. And in the meantime, our mRNA is getting to the partialing point in 10 cents. The stop loss, okay. 114.10 is going to be my entry here. Mongdobo is back to the VWAP. It still can roll over, but I am out. And because my entry it was a bit lower, I did something wrong there, sorry. And indeed, the mRNA, I would like to see a 34.45. 34.45 there. Okay, traders. So nice, 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 nice so far. SPY breaking higher too. Really nice break. But we are still waiting for something. I really hope we are not waiting for Trump's speech because it's just going to be at 1 p.m. Fortunately. All right, traders, mRNA has not reached yet this point. Mongdobo, it's out for me, for you, not yet. It still can do a VWAP reversal here. Let's see if it can or will. But the SPY and the triple Q, it's over a new high. And I have NVDA as well. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Mongdobo, it's out, traders, now. I have no idea what is with this platform. Okay, NVDA, let's go for 114.60 for a partial. mRNA is getting there too, but not that much yet. And DVG is up to Tesla short. In the meantime, he is just calling a short here on the Tesla. Just called it under 267. Come on, mRNA, don't play with me. SPY triple Q. Again, rinse and repeat like yesterday and before. It's just made a stop here. RGTI completely crazy, very strong as I see. MDB is still back to the VWAP. If you are still holding this MDB traders, final stop loss should be over 206.80 because in this case it's going to grow and move higher. So be careful with that. Also, the market seems like it still wants to give up. Oh, come on, NVDA, don't do this with me. NVDA stop loss now under 113 and 30. And let's see whether we can go higher here. Overall market, as I mentioned, you nice push higher, but seems like it's completely failing again. Tesla, nice VWAP reversal from DVG on 267. Also, I'm not a big fan of Tesla, as you know. And mRNA, I don't like you too much. It just broke the 34, but I'm still holding it. PLTR, sorry, PLTR back to the VWAP, and VDA playing here around, and the overall market really waiting for this wholesale inventories, or I don't know for what it is waiting, but at the moment traders, the whole market is completely undecided, unfortunately. Final stop loss on the mRNA, as I've told you, just under 33.60. We still have space, NVDA going higher. MDB, it's completely higher as I see now. If you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. Coin slowly but steadily climbing higher, and I am watching for a possible intraday breakout soon on the PLTR. No clear entry yet. Seems like this pie doesn't like the start of the day to pick a direction. So now as well, after gap down, we are just playing around here. Nothing is obvious whether we are going to go higher or lower. It's moving in a very, very narrow range, unfortunately. Baba under the VWAP, that's interesting. MDB is still hesitant on the VWAP as I see. Lee 218.80 for a breakout on the coin. I don't know. I don't like the characteristic, like the nature of the move on the coin today. I mean, like, you know, it has no sentiment. So might, especially, you know what, before this 10 o'clock news, I would not touch it. Uh-oh, be careful with the NVDA traders. Just coming against us. Still holding. Now let's see the rest here on my watch list. Market, big breakdown or big reversal? Actually, if we do break down again, we can have a TQQQ here soon. And I don't like you, mRNA. Come on. Disney looks interesting in the meantime too. Apple thinking on the reversal or a fall over and continue lower. MDB still thinking on the VWAP. And we still have 2 minutes to go till the news traders. I'm still holding the mRNA, just got back to the VWAP. And actually, I'm very tempted by the PLTR as well. If we got good news and the market continues higher, then 86.35 can be an entry on the PLTR. Really like it. No market, higher or lower, come on. I would say traders, I'm just on the sidelines during this news here. MDB made a nice VWAP reversal. I'm out of the trade already. If you are still holding it, nice. And overall market is acting really, really weird here. If we do rollover traders and going lower, I'm going to get TQQQ under 67.60. But for that first, as I've told you, let's wait for the news. Ugly market again, ugly start of the market. If you have not taken any trade yet, don't blame yourself. Not an easy market to read at the moment. I would say very ugly. So let's see. Still holding both of my longs, waiting for the market to make a decision finally. BLT are trying hard as well. Macy's, it's not nice at all. Amazon not doing anything. How about Google? RGTI is not my favorite either. HIMS is just pulling back as I see. Scott, DVG still holding Tesla. He took it under 267 as I've told you. It can be a big move, I think, around 10 o'clock traders. It can be both, like lower or higher. Yes, Alamu, DVG called it under 267, by the way. But as I've told you, I'm rather just sitting on my hands and let's see what the news is going to get us. Okay, let's see this first, and then we can still decide to short the Tesla. News out, market is moving higher at the first sight, but you know exactly that this can be a really ugly red candle on the second minute. So I'm still not buying this. Also, it's better for my NVIDIA and mRNA, that's no doubt. Ooh, Tesla, wow. And my PLTR is working, but I was not that brave to take it before the news, but well, NVIDIA at least back to the green. Come on, NVIDIA. Take this 150, 114 and 70 should be my first partial on the NVIDIA, and this mRNA, it's annoying me a lot. Come on, mRNA. Okay, SPY, nice green candle, but I'm not sure it's not going to be just a short-lived. That's why I'm going to be careful here. Yali, I know, it's just up and down. It's just ugly, in my opinion at least. Yeah, it worked, but seems like traders, again, everything is just for a scalp. This is a market for scalping again. I don't get this mRNA. Okay, guys, MDB, it's completely a cup and handle now, so be careful. Disney is moving back nicely too, or Nvidia still looks good, but the market, despite of the news, still no break under the lows or over the high. This is what we miss. So come on, market. We really need a strong decision, a strong move, because there is nothing which could move in this environment, unfortunately. Disney PLT are nicely moving higher. This NVIDIA is hesitating way too much, traders. That's not good. And unfortunately, my mRNA is not moving to the right direction either. I just don't get this stock either, really. So I really hope that NVIDIA is going to make the move, but I'm not sure that our mRNA is going to make it. In the meantime, traders, the SPY triple Q getting close to the highs. I would say that in this case, we can try a long over 68.75 on the TQQQ. You have just seen the latest moves on this market, especially the red ones. KR, yes, anticipator, I forgot KR. This just got some news today, earnings actually. Not 80 are done, in my opinion. Listen, if you want to take it just for a quick scalp, okay? All right, traders, in the meantime, finally we are moving. 40 more cents to take a partial finally on NVDA. So around 114.70, I want to take the first partial. And I really hope mRNA is going to make the reversal here as well. SPY triple Q broke. I did not take the TQQQ. Deking, if you took, beautiful. Here is the partialing point around 69.10. Stop loss to the lows. Or entry. Guys, NVDA is coming. I am ready to take my partial in like 15 cents. I'm going to take 75% off on the NVDA. Oh, it was there. 68. It's the 50 EMA. Was not very precise. Unfortunately, I really hope it's going to give me a second chance there. If you took your partial, well done. Unfortunately, I was too late. I've seen that it really touched the 68. And of course, the market, as usual, is just making a reversal here, or a stop at least. Oh, come on, NVDA, don't do this with me. It was there. Ah, it's so annoying. It's going to give a second chance, especially if the market is pushing higher. mRNA, though, doesn't look good, guys. Still, unfortunately. And your coin, you silly, now it looks nice. Finally. I told you we need the market for a decision. At least it broke the highs. Might it cannot continue higher, as we just seen that this is happening all the time, unfortunately, which is very sad. Oh, DVG wants to short coin under 222 in the meantime. Traders, this NVDA tricked me. I mean, I was not quick enough with the partial there. I'm still there, but 65, I'm going to take the partial for sure. Okay, I'm going to be much more eager to see that now. Even the Apple made a very nice reversal, by the way. SPY triple Q still on the 50 EMA, so it still can be a rollover. Watch out. If it's going to roll over, unfortunately, it's going to be another leg down. Microsoft is making a beautiful gap fill in the moment. I was not aware of that. And mRNA is not moving at all. All right, traders, unfortunately, this NVDA is hesitating too much. I did not take my partial on time, so I have to take at least 50% off now. I'm not going to give more chance because the market seems like it's nice and strong, nice volume in the green, but I'm not sure we can continue higher, especially because of these last days. Here is the 35, 40, nice, 44, 45. I really hope we got 50 here at least. Yes, nice, 50. 57, 60. Okay, I'm taking 75% off traders on NVDA. 114.66. Perfect. Thank you, NVDA. I just took it. Nice. And I'm going to put my stop loss just under 114 on the NVDA. And hopefully your mRNA is just going to make this reversal here too. Phew, NVIDIA, you tricked me, but at the end I got my number there. So 65, I took a partial. I'm still holding it. Nice day so far. You took? Nicely. Happy for that. All right, traders, so far beautiful day. Next partial on NVIDIA is going to be around 115.30. 115.30, and I really hope that our mRNA is going to get back. And beautiful trade on TQQQ. King, at least I hope you took it. I'm just mentioning him because he likes trading TQQQ as well. I know some of you too, so I really hope you took it at least. I just missed this beautiful call there, fortunately. So traders, stop loss on the NVDA, it's 114.10 now for me, and the mRNA is getting back nicely to our pass or entry point finally. That's a very good news. And I have a $467 profit at the moment. Come on, NVDA, get me the fourth strike here. In the meantime, market nicely broke the 50 EMA and the volume, especially on the triple Q, is still pushing higher. That's great. But as I mentioned, you traders, this still can be, or this is still a weak market we can see on the daily. So it can just roll over at any time. I'm going to be aware of that for sure. I saw your coin was a beautiful trade. I'm very happy for you, the king. PITR was a nice one as well. Beautiful intraday breakout over this 80, 86.35 what I mentioned. Shoo, I could not take it because of the news, unfortunately, and be careful on the NVDA under 114.10. I'm going to be out. mRNA still looks good. I really hope at this time it's going to make this push higher, and the market stopped again on this 577 on the SPY and 496 on the triple Q. You took the king. Happy to hear that. Well done. Fantastic. Okay, traders, beautiful day so far. I really hope mRNA is not going to ruin it. Stop loss, final stop loss on NVDA under 114 and 10. And the SPY is in fight again, whether it can continue. I'm very much curious whether it can continue higher or it's going to be another nasty rollover. NVDA still looks like as a bull flag, just like mRNA. I'm just going to move to 2 minutes chart soon. And Mongdabo, what a cup and handle and ascending triangle, but I'm not going to long it. I'm just telling you that it looks nice indeed. Okay, mRNA, don't give up again. Come on. Just make at least this consolidation to put a better stop loss there. And as I've just told you, Mongdabo, that I'm not that brave to long it. Look at that. Beautiful, nice. PayPal is strong today as well, traders. I've just noticed PayPal now. No, come on. Okay. PayPal looks nice over 69.20 indeed. I just feel like I'm over trading a bit traders and I don't want to. But PayPal, it is in it's a bull flag and it is in filling the gap as you can see. Not the best risk reward ratio indeed because it's 1-to-1. Meta struggling a lot. Microsoft just filled the gap. Nvidia, I really hope it's going to fill the gap. Baba making a move higher again. Zscaler not doing anything. HIMS from weak to strong as I see. I really hope this is the second leg up for the NVDA now. This Mongdobo amazing. Wow. He's just made this intraday breakout. Okay, SPY triple Q still did not give up. Also, I don't like this rejection on the NVDA, I must tell you. Not my favorite. And traders, if the mRNA is going to break 34, I'm not sure I want to keep it. It just doesn't look good anymore. Just look at that. Got again a rejection. NVDA stop loss on the entry. SPY triple Q still consolidating. Slow day so far. I mean, the beginning it was very choppy. Uh-oh, be careful on the NVDA. Going to be out soon. has not reached it yet. This okay. Hard stop loss in for the NVDA, and I'm really thinking on mRNA traders to say goodbye if it is going under 34 again. NVDA hanging on the thread, and now it's pushing higher. I did not take the PayPal. XOM checking. XOM. Whale stock. SPY triple Q still trying hard. XOM. Double bottom or breakdown? Good question, right? So it's an inside day. Watch out with that. And it's a very low volume today. The might I would not touch it because of that fact that it's a very low volume. Guys, if you took PayPal, beautiful, you can take a 20 cents off, 75% stop loss under 69.18 and let it run. Just fill the gap, but it was just a one-to-one move. And mRNA, it's official. If it's breaking this 34, I'm going to be out with a very small loss. And finally, NVDA is back. I really hope we break this 115. SPY triple Q are trying hard to break the high. PRT are beautiful. Looks very tempting too. Coin is crazy. Lee, tell me please you still holding some of the coin. It's just fantastic. And Soundhound, it's making a small pullback here as I see. Oh, come on, NVDA, you can do it. It's just going for a gap fill on the Soundhound as I see. Guys, this mRNA just cannot do it. It's so annoying. Just making this consolidation, but just cannot break the high. Come on. SPY triple Q in a danger to roll over, so be careful with the longs at the moment. For mRNA trade, we need a lot of patience. Wow, coin 224, beautiful. Where is your MSTR, Kevin? That was a great trade too, over 300, what you called. Wow, $14 in the money. Fantastic, very good. Okay, traders, or NVDA second half is still going, and even my PayPal call if you took. Next partial on the PayPal should be, I would say around 69.70 maybe. And here comes my second partial soon, finally on the NVDA. And this mRNA is amazing. It's just not moving anywhere at all. Google started to move higher too. Okay, NVDA. It just pulled back, unfortunately. I'm taking a little bit more off here on the NVIDIA. I don't like this rejection traders around this 115. And again, mRNA is going to be out on 33.95. So NVIDIA, unfortunately, because of this nasty rejection, I must take a little bit more off the table. SPY touched the 100 EMA on the intraday. So did triple Q. So I took a little bit more off of the radar on the of the table on the NVDA, and on the NVDA or the mRNA, I'm going to be out under 33 and 95. I'm not going to give more chance for this stock for today. All right. mRNA unfortunately seems like it's going to be a loss. Still hanging on a thread. NVDA is still trying. PayPal nice. It's just touched the 69.50 level. And the SPY triple Q, as far as I see, it's still really trying to get higher here. Okay, guys, I'm just telling goodbye to the mRNA, unfortunately. It's just touching the VWAP now. And NVIDIA is still running. That's good. But the market is a big question mark here. Okay, so I'm out of mRNA. If you're still holding it, good luck with that. But that was just unfortunately not the big mover of the day. I'm going to watch here Meta. Do you have anything on the radar? Please just let me know. If you have any great candidates, any great setups. NVDA, I was a bit too soon with the partialing, but because now it's just making the partialing point, which I was expecting, but actually I was a bit afraid that this rejection is going to cause a bigger pullback. Now I'm not going to take any more partials on the NVDA. I'm going to do only one thing, which is going to be changing the stop loss. Okay, so on the NVDA, I'm going to change my stop loss to just under the next meaningful support, and this is going to be actually under 115. 114.78 is going to be my stop loss here. 114 and 78 is going to be my stop loss here, which means I'm going to lock in some profit. Meta pushing higher to PLTR, big miss on my side. Okay, here comes the NVDA, fantastic. And actually, if we are going to break through this 115.30 or 50, then I'm just going to move my stop loss a bit higher. SPY triple Q moving slowly, but very much steadily to the upside. So now a nice move. All of the big tech stocks, even the Amazon is taking a nice pullback in the meantime. Not even mentioning Apple, by the way. This is just on a new daily high too. How about SMCI? NVDA, you are beautiful. Wow. I have only 50 shares left on the NVDA traders. SMCI was nice too. If you have not taken your second partial yet on the NVDA, this is the time for it. Well done indeed. And the SPY triple Q still pushing higher, which is great. But don't forget, Trump is going to speak soon, like in, I would say, 2.5 hours. That means, or he has spoken already, because DVG mentioned some more news on the tariffs. Please let me know if you have um, any news regarding that. I'm just checking my sites here. I think he has not spoken yet. Anyway, you know exactly, like you have seen it yesterday as well, that he was just talking about this postponing 1 month. And yeah, there is some tariff updates. Commerce Secretary Lutnick says more 1 month tariff exemption um, beyond autos are likely. Okay, this is a really fresh news, traders. This is a really, really fresh news. So the White House said it would grant a 1 month delay for tariffs on automakers whose cars comply with the United States-Mexico-Canada agreement. The administration is also reportedly weighing exceptions for some agricultural goods from the tariffs on Mexico and Canada. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said his goal remains to get all tariffs removed. Trump said he spoke to Trudeau Wednesday and told him that Canada's efforts to stop the flow of fentanyl were not good enough. And Lutnick just told as well that USMCA goods and services will likely to be excluded from tariffs for 1 month. I don't know. It seems to me that they just did not think it through completely, this whole tariffs thing. Like, he's imposing tariffs, then he's taking it back and delaying and so on. It's Well, you know what, guys? This is great way how to move the markets. I would say, but not good for anything else. And I'm out of NVDA traders. I am flat. I am flat at the moment. How many trades we had? One small loser on mRNA, and oh, here is my. So MDB, NVDA, HIMS, beautiful winners, but mRNA, it's a small loser. All in all, beautiful day for me. To the green side, and I'm just curious, how is your day doing, traders, at the moment? Green or red, no trade? Please just let me know, how is your day doing today? I'm really hoping green. I did not take my TQQQ call. Unfortunately, I was not in time. Of course, this is not a must. It is just great feedback for me as well, how you are doing. And of course, as I'm just telling you every day, that if you have any struggle with trading, you have any questions regarding trading or the TEFS accounts, what is a funded account, what is a challenge, anything like that, please just drop me an email and I'm more than happy to help you. Nice, Salamu. Green, Deakin, green and green. Small green for you. Fantastic. Level 2 green. Very happy. Well done, traders. Okay, and seems like my stop loss on the NVDA was good because the market is falling over again, rolling over on the 200 EMA or the 100 EMA, sorry, on the daily. This 570, 870 level was the problem for the SPY, and for 98 for the triple Q. Also, with this pullback, might we will get some opportunities for reversal plays. This would be the next one which I would see. But I'm afraid that might, because of the fact that the market is so extremely weak nowadays, I'm not going to be surprised even if the overall market is just going to roll over. I'm just checking into the 2 minutes now. It's a bit too late for that. One small green and nice. And the first. Okay, small green is good. As I've told you, the beginning of the day was ugly again, very hard to trade, unfortunately. So I'm not blaming you at all. All right, so let me just check my positions. Yeah, it's completely flat, not to be stuck in any trade. David is watching Tesla. That was a loser for him, unfortunately, because he just called it under 267 and it just made a big U-turn on the news, fortunately. Green to red. Oh, that's not good, Em. Sorry to hear that. Ouch. If you need any help or a trade review or anything like that, just drop me an email, okay? Oh, I just sent my email already. Oh, I don't like that feeling when you just green in the day and you turn into red. It's so annoying. No. Okay, guys, market is rolling over again to the upside at this moment. Interesting market for today for sure. And I'm just watching the setups here, but I must tell you, I cannot see anything which would be worth to trade indeed. 579. Let's see. Oh, DVG is still holding Tesla? Okay. Oof, KR. What a pullback. Look at that, guys. Crazy. My PayPal call is still moving. Nice, PayPal. Okay, let's see my watch list. There are more greens, but there are still plenty of red, like even the lower price stocks, UPS, TD, Roblox, even NVDA is still in red. But the strongest today it is on my watch list is Shopify and Coin and Google, Uber. Let me just check Uber. Uber. Not bad. Market is really fighting here on the highest traders. I don't know what's coming next. And I must tell you what I've seen on the Chinese stocks looks like it's a profit taking. My opinion. PDD, big red day, Baba, even Baba made a dive. I thought Baba is going to reach 150 before it's making any pullback day, but you know exactly that this can change in 1 second either. Uber doesn't look that bad for a reversal here, but a little bit slow today. I mean, on the daily, I'm watching now for the reversal. Can watch it for tomorrow. Meta maybe can be a continuation there. Level 2, no, the 9 EMA I'm not using anymore. 9 EMA, it's really good for starter traders to watch whether the stock is still it's in this nice, trend, or it's broken and is the time to take a partial or even exit. But no, I'm using only the 20, 50 and EMAs, the 100 as well on the intraday, and the VWAP. But mainly, as you can see my monitor, which I am sharing, it is only the VWAP. But on the rest of my monitors, I'm using the 50, 20, and 100 EMAs as well. But the 9 EMA, I'm not using it anymore. You are welcome. And I'm still trying to find out whether this market is going to make a reversal here and a continuation, really, or it's dropping. Well, for today, I must tell you, traders, it's quite of a good news, especially on the tariffs again, which just pushed the whole overall market yesterday afternoon higher. Also, if I'm just checking the wholesale inventories, because I forgot to check the number, it's higher than expected. But not a big change indeed. President Trump speaks is still here, and FOMC member Waller at 3:30, but no more for today. And tomorrow is going to be a big day, guys. Tomorrow is going to be a huge day. A reason for that is the big labor market news, first of all, and even Fed Chair Powell going to speak at 12:30. So tomorrow is going to be a crazy day again. Okay, SPY triple Q is still hovering around this 100 EMA or so. Could not break it yet. Have not broken it yet. Just checking my watch list here. PLTR, what a weakness. PLTR can be interesting around the VWAP traders. This first to watch. Maybe Uber as well for a reversal later on. NVIDIA doesn't look good now. If it's going to break this neckline here, I'm out of NVDA already, but if it's going to break this 114.30 neckline, that's not a good news for the overall market. ZS for reversal. Listen, in my opinion, maybe the ZS is just not doing anything at all for a while now. I mean, this was, yes, the new stock, a really big move to the upside, but I don't know whether it still can go for a reversal. I like the volume in the red candles, Lar. So if it could go, I would buy it only over 210, but not before. Okay? So if it can go for 210 again for a $1-2 scalp, it's okay. But don't forget that on the daily, it looks a bit extended already, like a ADR. ADR touched quite off. Yes, the king. That's gonna be a bad news on labor. Do you think so? Yeah, I have a feeling. I would say maybe not this month, but next month I'm expecting a quite of a nasty labor market news traders because of this government jobs cutting. So what kind of news are we going to see yesterday? Unemployment rate, of course, average or hourly earnings, and non-farm employment change. And yeah, I am afraid that might it's not going to be a good one. So maybe today again we have a green day on the market, but tomorrow is going to be again a red one. So the SPY at the moment, let me just check it. It's still red though, like 0.83%, but on the price action side, it's a nice pullback, but it's still down 0.81%. And as I mentioned you, this consolidation is definitely started on the daily now. Now it's still no decision. That's not a good news. Amazon pushing back to the VWAP 2. So for reversals, we can watch, I think, PLTR first of all. Maybe the ZS as well, Lar, if you like it. What else I see on my... Maybe TQQQ over the high traders, because if the market is breaking over the highs, I feel like it's really going to go for more pullback there, which is good actually. This PayPal was a nice call. Now it's having a much better risk reward ratio. Yes, Raspi, PLTR, I would buy it only over the run number 8705. Excuse me, 8705 or something like that. So yeah, for reversals, definitely these two look good. And you know what? I'm wondering whether SoundHound, I'm not going to take more trades, guys. I have like 20 minutes left. I don't want to push it for a over trading day. I feel like I'm just okay with that. Nice numbers for today. And I'm wondering whether SoundHound is going to be the day today to break this 12, 15 level. I'm not sure it's going to be the day because of the volume. Look at the volume is so low today on this stock, fortunately. And I'm still afraid that the market is going to roll over here. So watch out closely this level. I'm just sitting on my hands. Good luck with the ZS if you took it. Tesla is making a bull flag. Funny. Nice. Pi new daily high traders. That's a good one. Good news. SoundHound. I'm not going to take it. I'm just wondering whether this is going to be the day for the SoundHound. Nice. SPY triple Q definitely pushing for a gap fill. Meta is pushing higher now too. Nice PRTR in green. Oh, ZS is green as well, Lar. But don't forget, be a scalper. Meta nasty inside A. I don't like the inside A on the meta too much. And SPY is getting to 580 and the triple Q to the 500 soon. So big barrier here. Apple is still pushing higher too. NVIDIA does too. Google new high. Amazon made a nice reversal as well. I was not aware of that. And Tesla. Tesla just broke. Nice pullback on the bull side. I'm not very much satisfied with the volume in the buyers. So this is going to be just a small, profit taking on the short side. But I don't think so that the bleeding is still over, especially as the King just mentioned that the volume or the labor market news are not going to be that good. This can happen easily. DVG was bearish for this day. Fortunately, he got a red day. It happens not often. And yeah, this can be a start of a rollover trader, so really, really watch out, please. But traders, in this case, if we are going to roll over, TQQQ still can be a play, but just under 69.50, I would say. But so far, the bulls are a bit stronger still. Yeah, PLTR has not too much strength left, unfortunately. Stop loss under 86.22. Yes, it made a nice partial there. Not too much though. And every eyes on the market again, whether it can push higher. I have a feeling that the market is still a bit afraid of Trump's speech. Also, in my opinion, it's starting to be a cabaret, what he's doing. Or let's call it like a tragic comedy. Like one day let's just impose the tariffs, second day let's just delay them, third day let's just delay more. Oh my goodness. And every news is just moving this market like crazy. Amazing. NVIDIA still looks strong. Microsoft too. Tesla broke the highs. So we have some stronger stocks, but everything is moving higher steadily. But the sentiment is still not there. The strengths, the big green volume bars are still not there. So again, if the market is going to drop traders, there is still TQQQ for us. What Monk the boy is doing? It's stuck on this 210 areas, I see. So nothing new. NVIDIA still looks really strong. No market, come on. Decision time again. Make the break or fail. 580 with the SPY. Triple Q it's 499, but then the $500 big level coming too. Sound Han pushing higher as well. Here comes the break on the NVDA. Nice. If you're still holding NVDA, I think you can just leave it slowly for the possible gap fill, especially if the market is going to go for it. But nothing else on my radar at the moment. SPRTR is suffering a lot now, Raspi. The volume is starting to be lower here as well. So the enthusiasm is fading, unfortunately. Fading and fading. Metal 650 looks like as a bull flag, but without the market, there is no chance to go higher, unfortunately, there. RGTI, what a move from red to green, amazing. Okay, one more push on the market, but still no breakout over this consolidation. That was a nice, busy day, in my opinion. Now it's starting to slow down a little bit. The chance for rolling over of the market is growing too. So let's be careful. Yeah, I see a small pullback now. Okay, but the NVIDIA is still holding nicely. NVIDIA is still looking like really strong here. All right, traders, I feel like I'm just going to call it as a day. That was a really, really nice trading day with you again. I really much enjoyed it. I hope you too. If you like the stream, if you like trading here in our little test trading room family, then please just give a thumbs up for us. And again, if you have any questions, please just feel free to send me an email at any time. It's agi@tefs.com. If you are in green, just protect your profit, because if Trump is going to speak again, never know what he's going to talk about. So let's be careful, and the market just can take a dive as well, despite of being quite strong today. I mean, at least the price action, it's still not out of the woods. Until we are not going to make a clear reversal on the daily, the selling pressure is still here, and serious traders also. Again, I would keep an eye on NVIDIA. That looks really, really strong. Lee, thank you. Thanks a lot. Have a nice rest of your days, guys. Alamu, you're very welcome. Thank you to trade with us. And thanks a lot. Yeah, thumbs ups are always great for us, and for the YouTube channel as well. Traders, as always, tomorrow I'm going to be here for you. At 9 o'clock, we are starting with the preparation for the trading day, and after that, we are trading together. In the master room, Scott is still not here. He's on a very well deserved vacation, so DVG is going to be alone, but maybe Amir is going to pop in, which is always great. Thank you, everyone. Have a great, nice rest of your day, and see you tomorrow. Bye.